Shortly, I'm going to satisfy the long-standing curiosity that I had in regards to how effective this Gambeson is. This Gambeson was made by Lord of Battles, sold by Cult of Athena for $120. It cost me on the other side of $220 by the time I had it imported into the country. So, that said, there will be some contradiction here. I'm not willing to sacrifice the Gambeson that costs $220 to a destructive test that may very well damage it. So, I had this brought into the country. It's a padded collar for Lord of Battles. I prefer to call it a padded gorget. It sells for $25. It would cost me $100 by the time I got it in the country. I will say, out of all fairness, that I ordered a pair of padded braces along with it. I sold for $12. Before testing, I will remove the leather. I don't want my blade to strike the buckle, and these rivets are not going to do the edge any good either. And without the leather, it will more closely approximate the Gambeson. I believe the two are of the same material. It appears to be the same outside and inside. Well, I can't see. But they both measure 44/100ths of an inch in thickness, and I believe they're the same material. When I sacrifice this, I don't do it because I don't appreciate gorgets. On the contrary, I have a spare. I don't know who made this. Oh, and the discoloration here is due to the meal. This one is just under a ½ inch thick. It weighs over 600 grams. This one weighs, the Lord of Battles weighs something under 500 grams. The leather is 9 ounces. Here it's 6 to 7 ounces. I believe this is the better Gambeson. I will model this before I go outside and do any testing, so you'll see what the Gambeson does look like. There's nothing. Not the slightest hint of a cut. The same. Okay, there was one small superficial cut. This is where the rivet was. This is the cut. It's almost negligible. Let's try one more with this. Oop. No penetration. I stand corrected. There is a pinhole. Right there. It's just a pinhole. Okay, I'm back. I've got a band-aid over that. Like I said, it's superficial. It really wouldn't bother anybody. No problem. No damage whatsoever. It's beginning to appear like it's a typical piece of Gambeson and Armour in general. It's more susceptible to a thrust than a cut, but I have more coming. There's no damage to the sorry, I was looking at the padding directly. That's where the there was a slight cut earlier. I think possibly this is where the sword hit. In fact, I'm sure of it. Well, I don't have much time left. It's clouding up, and it's already it's 10:30. And it's our rainy season. Shortly we're going to have rain, and I'd like to get this in before that. Oh. somewhat wet. Ah, there's a very slight cut there. Actually, I've been more worried about breaking my neck than having a laceration. I need to dry this off. An ad lib, for those that are curious, I got a little bit remiss. The jug is fine. It does show evidence of blunt trauma, and the top is up there on my roof somewhere. Hope I can find another one. Okay, for your katana fans out there, I know what you're thinking. Oh, he should have used a katana. I will use a katana. So let's see what happens. Again, the target is fine. Let's see about the... Didn't do it. Where it hit or here, I don't know which. I believe here. It's fine. Didn't go through it, didn't even go through the grid. For those wondering, this is the Band-Aid I put on. Oh, I did cut the katana did cut the rubber band. That was the patch I put on the bottle that resulted from the thrust with the coffin-handled Bowie. I've got other blades, but I'm convinced that nothing that I have in the way of a cutting sword or a knife is going to get through that. So, out of curiosity, I don't ever see having to use that for a rapier, but just out of curiosity. A pinhole with a person that would have been superficial. If anything will penetrate, it's this. It's gotten a little bit damp with the water coming out. Oh, okay. Penetration. It hit on the edge and ricocheted off the edge into the board. I figured if anything would get through, it'd be my dagger. That's a good way to end. I'm pleased at how the test went. I have more confidence in my padded armor now. Lord of Battles makes a pretty good product for the money. This withstood all cuts. Person may very well have received some blunt trauma out of it, but he would certainly not have received a laceration. Only thrusts went through, and of the 3 thrusts I went through, only 1 was effective, and that was with a dagger, a tool that was designed for the job. So I can't really find any fault with the padded armor. That's not going to show up on camera. It's very good at dampening or absorbing shock. This is reasonably well at preventing cuts. As for thrusts, like all other armor, it's not going to give you the best protection. To get the most out of it, it's best to double up when used in conjunction with some other form of armor, such as mail, plate. You can even double up with the padded stuff. Here I have almost 1 inch of padding on the shoulder. I feel my clavicle, which I worked out getting broken, is reasonably safe. With the other gorget, I have over 1 inch of padding. And there is padded armor for various areas of the body that can be put on over or under this. In this case, with the tight sleeves, probably over, such as a padded armor, a padded brace, there's a padded leg armor. All in all, I think I've had a good day. My curiosity is no more. And I hope possibly that someone has a benefit from what I videoed today. I certainly learned a lot. Ciao.